Fiddle Collective, Connor Hoy and his musicians, and Siobhan Owen. So first off we've got the Brisbane Scottish Fiddle Collective led by Emma Nixon. It's a community group which is an offshoot of the Brisbane Celtic Fiddle Club, and they specialise in playing Scottish music with a focus on dance, Scottish dance, rhythms and energy. Please enjoy.
tune called Jock Broom's 70th, which is a gift that an impecunious musician wrote for an old man. That's how you do it, musicians everywhere. So it was written by Gordon Duncan, a very well-known piper who defied the piping tradition in Scotland by playing chromatically, heaven forbid. So we're going to follow that one up with some jigs that will put a chill down your spine. And I'm sure that you'll be pleased to have any kind of chill at the moment. So hopefully you'll get a chill down your spine. We're going to start with a tune that was written by Doogie McLean, no stranger to this festival. He wrote a tune called The Gale, and it was made very famous by being used in the movie The Last of the Mohicans. I'm going to follow that with a tune by Ivan Drever from Wolfstone. It's called Cleveland Park, which sounds just like a single malt whiskey to me, but which has the sound of the crocodile from Peter Pan, the one that ate the clock, in it. And we're going to finish with a very joyful jig called the Mill Timber Jig.
of reels, a kind of dance tune. But the Easy Club reel, which was written by Jim Sutherland from the band The Easy Club. There's a clue in the name there. And then quite an old tune, Miss Shepherd's Reel, which was written by one of the great Scottish fiddle players, James Scott Skinner, who was well known for his fiddle playing, dance teaching, and enormous ego. He had his autobiography published in 6 parts in the Aberdeen newspaper at the beginning of the 20th century, and he was quite famed for saying, talent does what it can, genius does what it must. Referring to himself, of course. Sorry, this is his tune, Miss Scott Skinner. Sorry, heat brain. Miss Shepherd's Reel. And then we've got a tune by the fantastic fiddle player Ali Bain, who is well known for playing with Bill Cunningham and runs the Transatlantic Sessions. So if you want a big hit of Scottish music with transatlantic flavours, Ali Bain gets great musicians from either side of the Atlantic together for these sessions, which are recorded, and great musicians playing fabulous music and singing great songs and bringing their own flavours to it. So they're called the Transatlantic Sessions. They are on YouTube. They are brilliant. And this is his tune, Mr. Andy Boone's Reel.
Radio National forum this morning talking about Celtic folk revivals, Celtic music revivals. This next tune for me demonstrates modern Celtic. So it's written by a friend of mine, Claudio Iacona, and he is Italian, so he was born in Italy. He lived in England and Scotland for some time, where he wrote this tune, and he's been living in Australia for the last 10 years, and just a couple of months ago moved back to Italy. So this is a Scottish style waltz by an Italian Australian, written in Scotland, called To Sail on Moray Firth. You think you're feeling bad. Imagine the poor cello. So the way these instruments work, you have wooden pegs in wooden holes, but they're different types of wood. So they expand and contract at different rates. When the temperature starts to soar, one of them decides not to stay in. Lucky she did this. Rebecca Wright has a beautiful cello solo. very much. This is our final set. If you feel like having a dance, there's plenty of room. These are a couple of very, very old Scottish tunes that I just love. The great thing about Scottish music is that it was published from during the 1700s, it started to be published. And so you can go back through these old collections of tunes and find some gems. So these are Miss Sally Hunter of Thurston and Jenny Dang the Weaver. Dang means hit. Could be domestic violence. That's not good. The tune is great. Maybe I should change the name. So, we are the Brisbane Scottish Fiddle Collective. Can you please thank everyone here? We're an offshoot of Brisbane Celtic Fiddle Club. If you are interested, if you live in Brisbane or surroundings and you're interested in learning Scottish music, you are very welcome to come to Fiddle Club. There are cards here and cards for Ceilidh Clan, which is most of Ceilidh Clan is up here as well. So we play Scottish dance music, Ceilidhs, obviously. And yeah, you'd be very welcome to come and join in. It's great participatory music.
And it's in an air conditioned.
Oh, and it's in an air-conditioned room, so I can actually think. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you to Siri for fantastic sound. And Patterson for running this awesome venue. And all the volunteers who make this festival possible.
Brisbane Scottish Fiddle Collective. talent we have here in Brisbane. It's fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who's a relative of one of the young people? Congratulations. It's amazing.